whose time do you think like that you're not going fast in comparison to who?
No, but this is the problem with other people. We live in society now. So society, let's say for example social media. Someone could say something on social media and we're all going to follow it. Whereas that's not how life actually goes. We all are actually raised and gone through different type of experiences to understand. Like, say for example, you're even down to listening to your story now. I'm listening to it and I'm thinking to myself, right, like, if I went through such a situation, how would I be like and this and that? But it's not my actual current situation. So I wouldn't, you got some people that they will start deep in someone else's scenario or situation. I think a lot of people do that nowadays. You know what I mean?
I want to also talk about, like, this is the key word there, leading by example. Like, one of the beautiful things that I actually really love about following you and following your journey, proper, like, seeing everything that you do, like, you see, like, the bond that you've got with your daughter. Yeah, honestly, yeah, like, honestly speaking, yeah, it's so beautiful to see, like, how, like, you also get her involved as well in, like, a lot of the things that you do, because we're both parents as well. So it's like, when we see something like that, it's special, like, it's beautiful.
I think it's important. And I feel like, because I'm a single mother as well, I think it started off as like there was no choice. There was no choice. I wanted to do these things for me and didn't necessarily have the childcare, and I was missing a lot of stuff that I felt was important for me. It was very difficult to navigate like the cancer season while being a parent as well. Because I didn't have like certain elements of my community there. So both my parents passed away. So I didn't have them to just be like, actually, can you take her while I do this? But I had a really solid friendship group, and my siblings and my cousins, everyone pulled together.
Big them up, man.
Thank you. They're honestly, they're amazing.
Yeah, big them up.
But when it came to like returning to like life after cancer, that support isn't there as much because everybody then has their own families to priority, and I recognise that. So I realised that there were things I just had to miss, and the things I couldn't miss, I would just bring her to with me if I didn't have the childcare. And I found that it became really important for me, for her to see me as an individual, to see who I am. Because I realised that I come from Nigerian parents, first generation immigrants, and I didn't really know them. Like, I didn't know them as individuals. They're their mum and dad. Like, I know their names only because I've seen legal documents, sort of thing. But you don't refer to them by their first name. I didn't know who they are as individuals. Like,
same for us as well.
I couldn't tell you specifically what my mum's favourite colour was.
Yeah, things like that. Like, like the older we get, like, some of us, we start asking each other, like, certain questions. Like, and one of the questions that I've never asked my parents that soon I really want to sit down with my mum and my dad and just ask them, like, yo, like, before you came to this country and set up and, obviously sacrificed your own dreams for us and whatnot, like, what was you lot's dreams? Like, what did you lot want to be like when you were kids? You understand? Because remember I was saying to you earlier, so
I've always said this as well, with that as well, I feel like them not telling us becomes a detriment later.
100%.
Do you not think so, though?
Yeah, I think they did, like, our parents, they did what they could 100%. With the information they had, so it was never malicious, but they felt like they were doing the right thing. Me not knowing as much about my parents, it makes me a bit sad, if I'm honest. Like, I wish I knew more. Like, I feel like I would understand her, like my mum in particular, because I'm a woman. I would understand my mum a little bit more, and maybe I would navigate things a bit more differently because I have a daughter. I realised through parenting my daughter that she's very reflective of me when I was that age. So there's things I have to give grace to because she's 10 now. There's things I was doing when I was 10 that probably really like riled my mum up, and I didn't understand. I just thought she was just shouting at me, whereas now my daughter's doing similar things to what I was doing at that age, and I'm seeing it is like giving birth to yourself, and like it's a mirror. Some of the worst traits that you have as an individual will be reflected in your children, 100%. No matter how good of a parent you are. And I've seen that, but it's about managing that and like giving grace, giving understanding. I was parented differently to how I'm trying to parent my daughter, but ultimately I feel like my mum or my dad showing me who they were would humanize them a little bit more. 100%. And while we're not allowed to be friends with our children, and I do understand that you're a parent first and foremost, but I feel like there's a level of friendship that does need to be there, because with your friends you trust them. You don't always trust your parents like the way you trust your friends, so you wouldn't confide in your parents. And when my daughter's an only child, I would like for her to trust me.
Of course.
So I would hope that by being transparent and showing her who I am, how I like things I like to eat, my favorite color, she knows all of that stuff. She knows the kind of music I like to listen to. She knows that I like dancing outside. She knows that. She knows all of that with me. Do you know what I mean? I go out and I enjoy myself, but I also work very hard, and she gets to see all sides of me.
All sides of you, yeah.
I'm learning that because so I do music. I believe I'm big, but my kids, I don't want them to know. Yeah, but at the same time, eventually they're going to know.
How old are your children? If you don't
4 and 3.
Oh, just you've got time. Don't stress yourself.
No, but you know what it is. One thing